This video, no, I'm not just going to show you how to buy FatCow hosting, because there are plenty of other people that do that on their website when they're reviewing a host. I'm sure you've seen it, if they even have videos at all. And to be honest, I think that's kind of disrespectful, and it's just not really helpful, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know how to buy stuff online. I know I've bought stuff before, so I don't need somebody to show me how to buy something. And so anyway, what I'm actually doing in this video, I will go through the sign-up process, but what I want to do is show you the different options that you'll see when you're buying FatCow hosting, and maybe kind of guide you on saving some money by not selecting options that you don't need and just sticking with what you really need. Okay, so register a new domain, free domain with qualified plans. That's just basically if you don't have your www.mysite.com or whatever yet. For my example, I already have one, and you don't have to transfer your domain to FatCow if you don't want to. Like for me, I don't know about you, but I keep my domains at GoDaddy and Enom. Those are my two favorite registrars, and I have 150 plus sites, so I like to kind of have them all in the same couple of registrars, so it's easier to manage them, one password for everything, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to transfer to FatCow though. It says that, but I've talked to them and you don't have to do that. You can actually just point your DNS to FatCow. Alright, and by the way, pointing DNS, it sounds kind of like rocket science, but I'll show you how to do that in another video. And also FatCow shows you how to do that in their tutorials in their customer support area, so you don't have to worry about it. Alright, I'll click continue now, and on the next page we're going to go through entering the billing information. Just kidding. I'm going to hit pause on this video here and enter my information, and I'll get back to you. Alright, now I filled out all my payment information. By the way, you have three options. You can actually send them a check. I don't have any checks. I don't like paper stuff. I don't like sending mail. I don't like using checks. Maybe that's a little bit immature of me, but what can I say? I'm a little bit eccentric. Whatever. So you can use credit card, check, or PayPal. Pretty standard stuff. Anyway, alright, here's the important thing. This is what I like about FatCow and iPage versus other hosts like JustHost. While JustHost advertises their price at $3.45 a month, but you can only get that low price per month if you pay them ahead 4 years. And I almost thought the same thing about FatCow when I first saw this. $367 per month, billed $132 for 36 months. But then when you click to open your other options, you see if you only buy 1 year, which is the most I'd ever buy for hosting, you still only pay $367 per month. So that's cool with me, 44 bucks. And setup fee is included free, of course. Any good host has free setup. So I've chosen $367 per month, billed $44 for 12 months of usage. And I never recommend buying more than 12 months at a time. That's what I usually do, 12 months. Alright, protect your site for only $12.95 a year. That's kind of cheaper than other hosts, but they do use a good automated daily backup service, so you don't have to worry about it being too cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's just designed to be affordable, and it's available on a wide scale, so it can be quality. This is something I wish I had used when I first started out. I was just kind of like, nah, I don't need it. Extra cost, whatever. I'm just going to spend the minimum. And I had a nice discussion forum for my weight loss support group I was running, and some hacker got in there and he messed everything up, and I didn't have backup. So I had a heck of a time restoring all that. So I definitely always have daily backup on all my websites these days. So if there's anything you select on their great deals on hosting essentials, then I recommend that. Now, highly recommended, secure your website for just $12.95 a year. Protect your website from identity theft, fraud, spyware, spam, viruses. To be honest, this is kind of I don't have anything like this on my dedicated servers or VPS servers or any of my hosting, and it sounds more like something that would go on your computer. So I'm kind of confused about what this product is and how it's really going to help me, because I've never had any kind of problems with my other hosting, without having something like this. So to be honest, I'm gonna uncheck that little option there. Now get a jump start on your website for just $12.95. Nope, don't need that. That's just gonna put up an under construction page. Some people might like it. I know when I first started out, I totally would have gone for that because it's like really cool. Like, hey guys, look at my page. It says it's under construction, but you really don't need that yet. All right. Now, defend your inbox premium spam filter. Don't need that. Directory listing, $1 a month. I do recommend that. That's going to be $12 a year total. And drive traffic to your site, $9.95 a year. I do recommend that because anything we can do putting the money towards getting visitors to your site, I recommend that. And these are directory submissions to some pretty strong directories, and they're going to help you get indexed in Google faster. So those are the things I would use. The daily backup, that's a given. And then if you want anything else, directory listing and drive traffic to your site. I recommend those. So how did I find them? I'm just going to put I'm a customer because I don't really feel like saying anything else. All right. I'm going to go ahead and click checkout. Alright, now the order is complete and we get this last chance to save some money on things that would normally cost a little bit more. We're going to customize our order. But do we really want any of this? Let's go through it. Get listed on local Google searches. If you want that and you're a local business, then I recommend adding that. Otherwise, you don't need it. Get website traffic from search engines. Alright, so they go on to say 90% of website traffic originates from Google, Yahoo, and Bing. True. 85% is actually from Google. So that's the main one we're going to be targeting in the stuff I teach you later on. Invest in search engine optimization to get recognized by search engines and drive quality traffic to your site. This is something that if you already have the platform you want to use for your website in mind, and it's not WordPress, then maybe you'll want to go ahead and do that. But if you're super busy and you don't have time to learn how to do all that stuff, then go ahead and add that to your account. Right now, I'm not going to. Protect your customer transactions. Alright, if you are doing an e-commerce site where you're going to be selling your own products online and you need to take credit card payments, then this is a given that you're going to need this. Thankfully, it's not expensive. It's actually quite affordable. This is one of the more affordable SSL certificates I've seen, and I know that it's a good encryption and it's a quality SSL certificate and it's recognized everywhere, so you're not going to have to worry about pop-ups of unsecure warnings coming up. That happened to me with a company called SBS. That was before I started using GoDaddy SSL certificates. So if you want to take card payments, go ahead and select that for sure. And start email marketing. Aweber or iContact. Those are two companies that have really good email deliverability, meaning they are really good at hitting the inbox instead of going into spam filter or getting automatically blocked by Comcast and Yahoo and Gmail and stuff. You want to get your emails delivered to the people you're trying to get in touch with. And also I'll teach you how to actually market effectively to them. So if you want to go that route, a little more time consuming but more effective in the long run, then just stick with me and don't spend your money on this $9.95 a year. But if you want to get started immediately and you want to use something that'll do for now, then that's a valid option. So I'm going to go ahead and actually move this box down, the screen down a little bit. And what did I select? Let's see, I don't believe I selected anything this time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit no thanks. Alright, so the order was successful and our account will be set up automatically in a few minutes. And so I just got the basic plan, 1 year. I want to stress that you don't really need to buy a bunch of years ahead because that's just unnecessary. You might outgrow this hosting company, which is meant for kind of startups. You might outgrow them and you want to switch to VPS or dedicated server once you're above 1,000 visitors a day. And it'll probably take you about a year of trying really hard to get there, but you can do it. And so this is probably a good plan for starting out. And if you have any questions, email me. And thanks again for watching the video. And I do highly recommend this host, FatCow. Also, iPage is good. And if you need some more business-related features, InMotion is good. And none of them are going to make you pay more if you only choose a year. So, alright, with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.